Hello guys, good afternoon. I think everyone is doing good. As coronavirus bring the entire world to a halt, I would like to use this opportunity to answer some few comments and questions that has been asked by my viewers concerning Portuguese driving license. People kept asking me that they needed an information about how to change their national driver license to the Portuguese driver license or the European driver license. So I would like to use this opportunity to highlight on the requirements and the process that one must follow in order to get his driver license changed to Portuguese driver license. Before one can get the Portuguese license, an immigrant who is living in Portugal must have a license from the country of origin. That's an original driver license from the home country. And once that is acquired, a fellow is qualified to approach the EMT to change. But previously, one could have lived in Portugal for years and return home, get this driving license done in the country of origin, and change it here. But the rule has changed. Thus, before you can change your driving license, it shouldn't exceed 90 days after the acquisition of your residence permit in Portugal. Not that you cannot change after you have your driving license or you have your residence permit. You can change, but the driving license authority in Portugal requires such persons to take a driving test to prove that they are indeed good to drive in the country. So it is advised that you change your driving license before the given time frame, because a lot can happen when you go to the driving test and you could be failed. So to avoid this disappointment, it's advised that you change your driver license within the stipulated time frame. And once you have your original driver license, you must get a fiscal number. The fiscal number is a tax number that is used to identify each person living in Portugal. So it's a requirement that one must attach before the paper can be changed. One must also get a proof from a doctor that he is indeed healthy and can drive in Portugal. And before one can get this certificate, one must have a hospital number, which is called número de utente in Portuguese, from any district clinic or hospital where you live. It's called Centro de Saúde, where you can get this number. Once this number is obtained, any doctor that is in charge can get you this certificate to facilitate the process of driver license acquisition. The most important document that they require also is a declaration from your home country's driving license authority. And this declaration should state the category of your driver license, your license number, date of issue and expiry. So once this document is taken, for the citizens of English-speaking country, Spanish-speaking country, French-speaking country, and Portuguese-speaking country, these citizens are not obliged to do translation of this document before they could submit to the license authorities in Portugal. But if your country does not speak either of this language, that's English, Spanish, French, or Portuguese, one is obliged to get a translation of the declaration from the driving license authority in the country of origin. And this translation must be sent to the Portuguese consulate or a Portuguese embassy in the country of origin for attestation or authentication. This is important process because the driving license authority in Portugal want to ascertain the authenticity of your driving document. Once all these documents are gathered, one must bear in mind that a fee of 30 euros is to be paid before the picture is taken at the EMT. It is not any difficult process. You could go by yourself or you can go with your lawyer if you think that it is necessary for you to go with your lawyer. After the picture has been taken, a cover note will be given to you, which you can use to drive for 3 months. And with that document, you can approach the insurance company to purchase an insurance for your vehicle or your car, and that is legal. And sometimes the duration for the process of this driver license can take up to a year. So at times the 3 months paper or cover note that was given to you will expire, but before the expiration of that document, you need to revisit the driver license office in Portugal for renewal. So the renewal stamp could be 3 months again or another 6 months. And by the completion of the 6 months, you must have received your card. So I would encourage all immigrants who can drive and thus who have driver license from the country of origin to follow this process and change, because in Portugal, mobility is very important, and once you have a family, being mobile is an advantage for you, because the transport system is not as quick as the other European countries, the likes of Germany, the Hollands, and the French. And for those who have stayed in Portugal for years and still haven't changed their driver license, you can do so, but you must bear in mind that you can be called to perform a driving license or a driving test to prove to them that you indeed know how to drive. And for the viewers who also have the driving license of category C, D, and the E, it is obliged that you take driving license from the EMT, and they will reschedule a lesson hours which you must fulfill in order to change this class of licenses, because it is assumed that you're supposed to be driving a bigger vehicle and that you must prove to them that you can indeed drive a bigger vehicle. So if you think that you just need a driving license for your family just to be mobile, it is advised that you keep your B driving license, because the stress in changing that license is not too much. But if you think that you want to use a commercial car or a commercial van that is bigger than the license B, one should bear in mind that you will be involved in a testing by the Portuguese Driving and License Authority. I think that this information will help you to plan and get all the documents that is required in order to facilitate your driving license in Portugal. If you enjoy this video, kindly share, subscribe, like, and comment if you have any question or any information that you want us to talk about. Thank you for watching. God bless you.